Hello, my name is Carly and I'm here with a reading for whatever collective this is going to reach on YouTube. And right away when I sat down to kind of clear out for this message, it was very important to have a clear space. I feel like that's also going to come through in this message. And when I was kind of clearing my cards and putting the intention for this YouTube collective, vitality popped out. And this actually was on the bottom of the deck yesterday. And later on in the day, I was like, you know what? I never touched that vitality. So it's funny that it popped out for this video today. And right away, I'm getting messages of like, your space has been cleared. You're now working from a blank canvas. You have a blank canvas in front of you, and it feels exciting. It feels exciting, but also scary and overwhelming. Like you've done a lot of work of clearing stuff out of your life. It feels like years of clearing stuff out and it coming up in layers. Like if you garden and you're like, you know, the first year you clear out all the rocks and stuff, you're like, hey, I've got this beautiful plot of land, it'll be so much easier to work next year. And you get there next year ready to plant and all these other rocks have worked their way up. And you have to clear those out. Although it wasn't as hard as the year before, there was still a lot of work. I feel like you've gone through this. You've had spurts of like, oh yes, this feels so good. And then everything kind of like comes back up to the surface. And you've got through it. You really worked through that. And now you're at that blank canvas. And this is like feeding your vitality. This is feeding your life force. And what all of that noise, all of that stuff, that clutter, and this could be physical clutter. I really think people like cleared stuff out the past month or so, like this extra push, this extra purge push of really clearing out energies, both physically around them, wanting a simpler environment. Like if you would see my desk right now, it is blank besides my notebook from my journaling earlier and my cards and my candle and my camera. So I feel like that's where you're at. That's the collective I'm talking to today. And I do want to say too that my readings are quirky. I tend to, I think, connect to those that are already maybe seers themselves, seers or readers, all those things. So I don't really go into specific details always so much as hitting the images that I see, and I hope that it connects with something in you and then you can go further with it. Because I have, and I don't even feel like I need to explain this because of the people that are going to watch this already know, but I have so many streams of energy that want to come through at once. I could not go into the details too much of these, so I keep it very broad. If you ever want a personal reading or anything, how to reach me is in the contacts. Okay, moving on. There might be something in that as well. Let me clear my throat. There's something in like over-explaining, or that might just be what I do. Okay. You have cleared out this stuff. Your cup is filling faster than ever. You can feel that. You don't have these energetic leaks. Like I'm picturing a cracked teacup. And you know, at first the crack was awful and the tea was just coming out. You could never get your share of the tea. And you've been working on sealing up those cracks. And now you've got this fully functional little teacup that you can fill up, and it keeps everything inside. Yes, it's cracked, but that just adds to the character. All right, enough of the cheesiness. What do we got today? Affection, gratitude. I feel like the pink rose might connect with someone. Actually, pink in general is showing up a lot in this message. Okay, gratitude, affection, vitality. I'm really feeling that full cup. And now that now that you feel it, you're gonna start really noticing the effects of being able to function with a full cup, opposed to trying to get through while always trying to fill your cup and just having it leak out to where it's not useful, right? A cup's not useful if it's just leaking out. Now you've got this fully functional, and that seems to be a word that's coming out. Maybe you weren't feeling functional before. Maybe you were in a funk. And yeah, there was like a snap out of it, this last purge of clearing, and now you're at the blank canvas with a full cup, standing there with your tea, staring at the blank canvas, wondering, now what? And while you're looking at this blank canvas, you're filling with gratitude and affection. You can feel your cup filling with the gratitude and affection. You have more gratitude for this path that you've been on that gave you those cracks that were like sucking the vitality, sucking the life force, these lessons that taught you to put up these boundaries so that you could get to this place of a cup full of affection and gratitude. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Okay, enough with where you're at. What's coming forward now that you got this full cup? What's coming forward? Communication. Ooh. And it's coming in quick. There's some sort of communication coming in. You've cleared the path, you've opened the doorways, and now there's room. You've moved the energy that was blocking some sort of communication for some sort of victory. What have you been working on? Or what has been in the back burner of your mind? Or a dream, that's how it feels. What has been a dream in your heart that you haven't even been able to focus on at all, but it was just like, I'm here, don't forget me. And you never could forget this, but it was like, there was no you left to pour into your dream. And now you're standing in front of that blank canvas with your full cup of tea. It's such a beautiful image. Like, you just seem so at peace, like, a starting point, fresh, calm, gratitude. Those are all energies coming in with this. And then I'm seeing a black phone on a side table, like a old-fashioned, you know, from the 90s. Pardon my sniffles. Ring. No, it's not even from the 90s. It is old-fashioned. Breakfast at Tiffany's just came to mind. Now Audrey Hepburn, you know, like I'm picturing her on that huge phone. There's some big communication coming through. It is big because it's victory and it's connected to your dream. I think you will know when this communication comes through. It might not actually be a phone call. That's just a metaphor of it. It's some big communication coming through. And wow, my flame just like got so big. Ooh, this is exciting because you will get a knowing within you that there's something, like the communication might not seem so important at first. It might be like, oh, I was thinking of you, so I wrote to you, or I have this project I'm doing. I was wondering if you would share it with people that might be interested. It might seem very insignificant, but there's going to be something inside you that lights up when you get this communication. Pay attention to that. Pay attention, just because there's a connection there. And I think it's coming anyways. But I think you'll be excited when you get that feeling like, oh, what is this? Why is this? And the communication is coming right away. Like when you see this video, it's coming like today, tomorrow, this week for sure. It feels like today. And it's leading to some major victory for some sort of dream in your heart. Is there anything else I can tell them about this? You know, just keep, you don't have to start painting the canvas yet, but keep standing in front of it and imagining the different things that you might paint. Transition. And that landed between the communication and the victory. Okay, yeah, that's what I was feeling, that it would, this communication is gonna excuse me a moment. I get the sniffles. This communication is gonna transition to you into like a victorious phase of your life. Like it's not just like this dream. Communication is gonna like open this dream back up and transition you into a phase of victory. Victory has been such a theme, huh? I feel like that's come through a lot the past couple days. And I love it. I don't know if it's only been on YouTube. I have a Spotify reading as well. If you want to check that out, it's specific me connecting to a collective that considers themselves the wild. So if you do, check me out on Spotify. I'll link that. They're also free readings. I'm just doing this for fun because I love it and it fills my cup. Ooh, what are you doing? Ooh, courage. Courage, the last one I'm gonna look at today. Can you see that? It's success on the bottom. This is just like I know you have the courage. So I think that this communication is gonna spark something in you, this dream in your heart that you haven't been able to focus on. And now with you standing there, full cup in front of the blank canvas, just feeling so grateful. This communication is going to come in and spark something in your heart, and it's going to give you the courage, like, now is the time, self. And you're going to feel a push. It's going to transition you into like this warrior mode of going after what you want. You're clear on what you want. This is great. I love this. Please let me know if it resonates. All the info in the description on how to get a hold of me and whatnot there. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you.